I was hoping for the sun and now it's literally raining. Oh goodness. I was dreaming I could almost do a handstand this night. I asked like a yoga teacher who is specialized in handstands if I can take a yoga class with her, but I don't think she's going to respond. Okay, I think doing a travel guide right now is a good idea. So let's start. It also stopped raining. Okay, so I should have just written all the informations while I was doing things, but yeah, let's just do a little like roundabout. So if you want to do the transport here, you can obviously take Uber a lot of times, but there aren't any Ubers in Santa Teresa, so you always need to check. And then there are taxis everywhere, also very expensive. You can drive with shuttles, obviously, also online, just Google shuttles. I did one with Zuma, where I was driving from Manuel Antonio to Santa Teresa, and this was really good. I paid $100, but I was there in like 4 hours and they took care of everything. Then you can obviously rent a car, but I have no idea about that. And then you can also drive public buses. So there's one public bus that you can take from San Jose to Isidro. Those are the ones. This one is called musoc. I will link everything in the description. And then you always have to just online search from where you're going to where you want to be, and then you have like broad timelines online. It's not super easy. And then when you go to Puerto Viejo, everything is with the bus company mepe, and there you have to go to the mepe terminal in San Jose, drive all the way to Puerto Viejo, and then from there, like all the towns around this area, you will take the bus mepe. And they don't drive a lot, every 2 hours or so. When you go to Manuel Antonio, there they have a public bus that you can take from Quepos to Manuel Antonio, and this one is like every 15 minutes, and it's only $1. And so if you go to Manuel Antonio, you can stay at Quepos, which is the town next to it, and it's super practical. I would totally recommend that because Quepos is way cheaper than Manuel Antonio. But if you're not on the budget, then just book a hotel in Manuel Antonio. That was everything when it comes to transportation. Let's do my itinerary, and then I will just comment on how everything was, and that can help you when you're planning to come to Costa Rica to know what to do or what not to do. So I started in the jungle on a retreat. I booked with Book Retreats. If you do want to do a retreat, then that's amazing. Then I can definitely recommend going to Floresta. And then I went to Manuel Antonio, also with the public bus. And Manuel Antonio, I did not enjoy it at all. I was there for one night and I hated it because I feel like it's very touristic. Everything is also very expensive. I like food is like easy $20, like easy, easy. So really plan out if you do decide to go to restaurants. But you can go to sodas as well, which are the Costa Rican stores. But as a vegan, you're not going to be happy because you only get rice and beans and salads. So, yeah. Yeah, Manuel Antonio is just like a whole road with like a bunch of restaurants, and there you can go to the national park. I haven't been there. Apparently you will see a lot of animals. The beach is very busy too, but the bus works really well from Quepos to Manuel Antonio. And also the bus drives from Manuel Antonio towards the national park. So you'll be very chill to take the bus. Also going to link down the Airbnb that I stayed in Quepos. It was amazing. She is so welcoming. She immediately opened her arms when I came, and I could definitely recommend that if you do want to actually meet a local, and like do what Airbnb was supposed to do, stay at someone's house. So you will be super happy. And then I went to Santa Teresa with Zuma, which I can totally recommend. It was so quick. You can also take public transport, but it will take you like 10 hours. So up to you. So in Santa Teresa, I stayed at 2 hostels. I can totally recommend both. But if you go to the first one, that's the Akipot hostel. Ask for the 7 bedrooms with a bathroom, because the other rooms are 6 beds in like and three bunk beds next to each other, so 6 next to each other, and I think it's way too small and it's going to be uncomfortable. But the one with the 7 ones is very comfortable, and it's very cozy, it's very nice. They have like a yoga space, they also have a guitar, they sometimes do dinners together, so I could definitely recommend if you want something cozy, small. Then I went to the other one. It's called Amania. This one is a little bit more modern. I really enjoyed that. I stayed in a room as well with 6, but only 2 bunk beds, and we were only 3 in the bedroom, so it was very chill. You have a pool there, which you don't have at Aki. You also have a yoga space there, and yoga classes as well. You have a really great co-working space indoor. At Aki, you can just work on like the tables outside, which I also really enjoyed. So Santa Teresa itself, it's good. The sun was there when I was there, so that was amazing. The sun was really pushing and I loved it. But the road is like, but there's so many cars, so it's really hard if you want to walk. Like, you cannot really take a hike there. You have to drive somewhere to do a hike. A lot of people are renting squats, so you can just drive with them around, and then you can go to the national park or to hike or see a waterfall or go to other beaches or other towns, which I would probably recommend. I was only there for like 3 days, so I didn't book a squat, but I would definitely recommend that because then you can actually see things. The beach is great. A lot of surfers, a lot of nice coffee shops, restaurants, very good food, but very expensive. Also, supermarkets are super expensive. Then I went to Puerto Viejo, which is on the other side. So Santa Teresa is the Pacific Ocean, and you have the sunsets. Then you have Puerto Viejo, where I'm at now, and that is at the Caribbean side. And that's where the sunrises are. And it's very different. I'm staying at Costa, which is like a 5-minute ride away. I'm staying a little bit in the jungle because I also really just love the jungle, and I love to be able to hike, you know, so here at least I can walk a little bit around. But I would definitely recommend staying in Puerto Viejo because it's really expensive to always Uber. Like, it's so expensive, and the buses are coming so irregularly. So you're not saving any money by getting a cheaper accommodation outside of Puerto Viejo because you will literally pay so much money just for Uber. You can obviously book a scooter or book a car, and then you will be fine anyway. Okay. So the weather wasn't as great here as on the other side, so I'm regretting coming here so much because it's just rainy all the time, and it's cloudy, and just, yeah, it's not it. The national park Cahuita, I'm not sure, because maybe if you come very early, but you're just walking a lot at the beach and you don't see many animals. Oh, my feet hurt so much. Like, the mosquito bites are crazy. And now it's loud again. Like, it was just calm for like 1 second, and now there's noise again. It's so frustrating. Let me just finish quickly and then I'm done. I'm going to link my Airbnb that I stayed in Costa. I can definitely recommend it. It's super cool. It's like in the middle of the jungle, but there's so much noise all the time. And it's not private. So because of the rooms, how they are made, there are like spaces in between the rooms. So it's not private. So you will literally hear the other people. Also, if the other person has light on, your room is not going to be dark. If they have AC on, you will hear it. If the other people talk, you'll hear it, and you cannot make like talk, or you can also not watch anything without other people hearing it. So I went to the waterfalls. I think it's fine. Yeah, so the waterfalls are okay. They aren't the best waterfalls in Costa Rica, so yeah. It's cool to be at the Caribbean side just because the vibe is so much more different. So I can definitely recommend just coming here. And then did the cacao trails, and that was pretty cool because we were able to make our own chocolate, and the chocolate is so tasty, so that's pretty cool. So just very quick and very touristy. And then I'm going to also link down the Alayuela backpackers. This hostel is very close to the San Jose airport. If you just want to stay one night somewhere, you should just take that one because you can just sleep there. But it's not very comfortable or cozy, and it's very like basic, but it's also cheaper than the rest. It's super close to the airport, so that's very practical. Okay, I hope that was helpful. I'm sorry I'm not very passionate about it, just because my whole feet are just hurting so much, and I've been scratching them. And it's been rainy, and there's background noise. So, yeah. And I want the sun. And it's my last day here as well. But oh well. Oh my god, my feet are hurting me so much. So I forgot to record during the whole day. What a way to end this vlog. So disappointing. I'm so sorry. I went to a coffee shop. I was basically staring at a screen, and then I realized that the sun was up because I thought the sun wasn't up, but then the sun was up, and so then I ran to the beach like some crazy girl, and then I got a little bit of sun, which was great. But yeah, I went into the ocean, and then I went back to my Airbnb. I had dinner. And then I watched a bunch of YouTube videos because I wanted to watch a show, but I just couldn't because like I couldn't stream anything. So yeah, I just watched YouTube. So I watched a bunch of Mr. Beast videos, which were actually great. And yeah, now I'm gonna go sleep. Okay, good night. Today is my last day here, and the sun is there. Like the sun hasn't been here all 4 days, and now the sun is here. I'm like, cool. Thanks. Thank you. So indeed, I was really stressed to get the bus because the bus said it would come at 3 p.m. But I was like, maybe it comes like hours earlier, and the bus actually comes at 12 p.m. So I was here just after 11 a.m. and I'm really happy because now I'm taking the bus in like a few minutes. And yeah, I'm gonna have to say goodbye to the Caribbean side. It looks like it's very sunny, but the sun is behind the clouds. But it is a little bit sunny. And I'm really sad to leave the sun. Like, I do not know how I will be okay. Because I was not okay. But this morning I was okay because the sun was up. And I got like this amazing acai bowl. And then I did yoga, and yoga was good. But I don't like teachers where you have to do exactly like they do it, because I feel like yoga is like such a personal practice, and you should do what your body needs to do at this moment, you know, and you should really be able to feel in what your body needs and do that. But obviously you follow a little bit, at least a class, you know, because if not, what's the point going to a class? I did not imagine closing this challenge with me still feeling like you know. I am glowing in a way because look at this background. I mean, that's better background than in Germany. Like if you watch the first vlog and if you watch the last vlog, there is a change. I went through an arc, but yeah, I'm again a little bit like but yeah, I'm gonna leave tomorrow and I'm gonna be fine. And yeah, I'm definitely at a different place than I was a month ago. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I had so much fun, and I hope you had fun too.